Okay, so here's some tips and tricks from Google Classroom that I've just kind of picked up. This is what you see and what the students see when they first open your Google Classroom. It's called the stream, and then classwork is where you can post all your assignments. People are the kids in your class, and then if you grade stuff, it gives you a nice spreadsheet of their grades. So going back to the stream, this is where, at least with middle school students, they will go to find anything in the stream. I kind of think of it like Facebook, where when you post stuff, it keeps pushing everything down. That's why I wish they would go to the classwork to look for assignments, but they will still find them in the stream. I sent an email out to my students before or when we left that they should go to the stream every day, and they would find something like this that posts a date and what exactly it is I have assigned for them in a numbered list. And from there, it'll tell them to go to the classwork section. I usually schedule these to post, like tonight I'll schedule it to post for tomorrow. I think I have tomorrow's saved as a saved announcement, and then it'll open up tomorrow. That's pretty easy. You just schedule it. So you would go to share something with your class, you would type it in there, and you would, instead of hitting post, you go to schedule, and it'll let you choose the date and time to schedule it. It's a nice feature. But I also schedule my classwork assignments, so like something like this, when it opens up, it just is a matter of what opens up first. It can push this down, which is kind of annoying. You can go back and click on the three dots and hit move to the top, and that's what I've had to do every morning, is just to make sure that this assignment for the day ends up at the top, so it's easy for them to find. In the classwork section, you can create topics, so it'll kind of organize for you in topic sections when you assign a topic to a certain assignment. So for example, this quick write 3 I'm going to end up deleting because I don't need it. So I'll delete. I'll redo that and attach it to the quick write section when you do an assignment. So this will be quick write 3. You can give them instructions here. This is where I'll put their prompts for quick write 3. Over here, if you're assigning something right away, you're not scheduling it for later, you can assign it to multiple classes. Like my science classes, I'll create the assignment in one class and I can just click on the ones it should go to. And you can even break it down and assign it to several students at a time. I've done that to differentiate. I'll create 2 different forms of something, and then to you see both of them. The students, though, only see what you've assigned them. This is going to be an ungraded assignment. It's going to end up being due on Wednesday. And then when you attach it to a topic, so I'm going to attach this to the quick writes topic right here, it'll then go under that topic. You can also move your topics up and down on that classwork list. I've played around with the rubrics, which is really nice. You can put your rubric right in there. It's a little bit of work, but it's kind of worth it. Another tip I found, something that I thought has kind of saved me some hassle. This quick write is they're just opening a Google Doc and they're typing in, answering a prompt. They have to quick write for 10 minutes. Well, if I go here and I create it, like the template for it, it'll create it right here in Google Classroom. I title it with the date and give them, like here, I'll prompt them that I want an MLA heading, and here I want them to write their prompt, the one they chose. Okay, and you can just X out of it when you're done. It'll change this untitled document eventually to that date that I gave it. But if you drop down here and make a copy for each student, it's kind of like giving them the sheet of paper to write on. It then attaches that to all of their names, and then I can see when they go in and write on that, type on that, I can see their work even if they're not finished. So I can look at their progress along the way. I found that if I just told them to create a document on their own and then attach it to the assignment using the link, they would forget to do it. I couldn't like kind of keep up on keeping an eye on their work. So for me, that was kind of a time saver. And then I'll schedule this to open up on Tuesday at 10 o'clock because that's when that assignment is coming out. And it kind of shades it out here and tells you when it's scheduled for. So that's nice. And then when you actually have an assignment and then it tells you who's turned it in and it's been assigned to, you can hit view assignment. You can look at all of their work and grade it right in this pane here. So I could, like, if I were grading this, or I can give them comments or type right on here, and it's already in edit mode, which is nice because when they look at what I've typed here, it'll come up as on their end it looks pink, on my end it's green. And then you could just move quickly between the students all of their work and return. I always return it to them after I've graded it. Even those students, like you can see some of them haven't turned anything in yet. With Gabby, she actually typed on the document. That's what I was talking about. She did her work, she just didn't hit the turn in button. But I can still see her work because I put the document, I attached it to her name. That's kind of a nice feature. All right, so like on every day at about 8 o'clock, I'll go in, or actually it'll be 10 o'clock because that's when these start to post. I'll just check each of my classrooms and I'll make sure that I've moved the dated stream announcement to the top so that they can see that as the first thing. Thank you.